Babe nearly destroyed my daughter when she kept her baby from her. That's unforgivable. No, please don't ask me for leniency. If I have my way, not Jamie, but Babe, her mother, and David will spend a life paying for the suffering they've caused.
Erica, if you need any help, I'm your man.
Slater, why are you lurking around?
No, Tad, please, let me.
By all means.
All right, let me be perfectly clear. I don't need or want your help. Leave my family alone.
Well, it's my family, too. Miranda's my brother's child.
Oh, don't you dare. Miranda is Bianca's child. And you cut your ties to the Cambias family years ago.
Be that as it may, she's still my niece. And Hayward and the Carey women will pay for what they've done. Now, you've made a mistake. Should have come to me instead of calling the police. I have associates that will find Babe in no time at all.
I'm not very impressed by your seedy underworld connections.
Still, they will find her, bring her back here, and she and her parents will be dealt with quickly.
No. I want their suffering to be drawn out. Excruciatingly. The way Bianca's was.
I don't have a problem with that. I'll go after them. On my own if I have to. Or with you. It's your call, Erica Kane.
I'll work with you. For one common goal.
I'm looking for results, same as you. Tell me about the Chandler boys. Did they know about the babies being switched?
For once, something miserable happened and Adam wasn't behind it. As a matter of fact, we would never have got Miranda back so easily if it hadn't been for Adam's help. He actually brought the baby to us for the DNA test and took the heat from JR, too.
What about JR?
JR didn't even know about it until Babe left town, and then he was in complete denial.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I saw him. JR loved his best with his whole heart. And he felt so betrayed that he convinced himself that Babe lied just to punish him. Now, look, he's completely devastated.
Chief, I'm sorry. I have an apology to make. Do you remember that surveillance disc that we were looking for the night that Adam Chandler went missing?
The disc that didn't exist.
Yeah, funny story about that. We just found it. One of my security people had misfiled it somewhere.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's awful. Turns out that Adam was right. Hayward knocked him out and nailed him to a box and shipped him off to God knows where.
Well, poor David. He just can't seem to keep out of trouble. Nice work. The way you hung David out to dry. You might be useful after all.
Yeah. This may be the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Who knows? Good way to start the new year.
Well, it has to be better than this past year. I mean, when I think of all the wasted time, all the time that Bianca lost with her baby, time she can never get back. No, if I've learned one thing, it's to seize the moment. It's to stand up and fight for what your heart knows. Or lose even more.
Happy New Year to you.